If you find yourself in Tokyo, you're going to be looking up a lot. And two of the biggest places you can see are Tokyo Tower and Tokyo Skytree, which is the world's tallest freestanding tower. However, I'm not a big fan of heights, and I don't want to pay $30 to go all the way to the top, which apparently has a JoJo reference inside of it, I guess, right now. Sorry, guys, there's a JoJo reference in this video. So what I want to tell you is about the secret things that you can find at the base of the tower that you may not know about. Like, did you know that there's a mecha inside of it? Let's go check it out together. First, if you really want to go up there, it's $31 to get to the top. Now that we're past that, around the area, you're going to find shops. You got a booming cafe. You got a Detective Conan cafe. Then you have one of 14 Pokemon stores that you can find in Japan. 5 are that are in Tokyo, so you really see them. It feels like a dime a dozen almost. Even though Japan doesn't have a penny, you can still get a penny smashed to look like all these recognizable characters that I've never seen before. But what can you say? This series has been going on for years. I don't know half these characters anymore. What do they do? Who are they? What's their powers? I don't know. I'm not the person to ask these questions. However, I do know that you like mudkips, so I put one in this video for you. It's actually pretty rare to see the original 150 original characters shown in plushie form here, but it's right about here where I don't know who the characters are anymore, and it just keeps on going and going and going. It's like a never-ending supply of money. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. We're looking at stuff at Tokyo Skytree. The next one is something that's pretty unique. It's the Kirby Cafe. For a character who's been around forever, who's been in pretty mediocre games with the exception of Smash and Kirby and the Forgotten Land, it's kind of interesting that this character would actually get a store and a cafe as well. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but if you like that little pink ball, well, you can go eat in the restaurant and wait in line for it and get an overpriced pizza shaped as a Kirby. Someone likes it. If you made it this far, you're probably thinking, wait a minute, you told me there were secrets inside of Tokyo Skytree. All I see is Hello Kitty shops, the best character that has ever been made in the last 10 years, and a bunch of things that I could see in any Japanese mall or store that has foreign visitors coming. Yeah, I wanted to give you a lay of the land. Where it really gets good is if you go up to the 8th floor. This is where you'll find the Chiba Institute of Technology, which has 2 different areas. The first area delves into robotics. As you can see from the video, they have a bunch of displays of different robots that you can view. And if you're so daring, you could also do a VR experience where you go into like a Tron wheelchair. It looks pretty cool. You know, I really like robots. I actually like to take this time to mention that I'm actually in a robot movie. The Killer Robot's next film, Robotica Destructiva, is coming out soon. And this is the trailer for that.
This must be the great warriors I've heard so much about.
We've seen better days. What do you want with us?
We need a skilled band of raiders, such as yourselves, to obtain a device called the Arculon Destroyer.
The Arculon Destroyer? How can this be?
Dares awaken us from our slumber. Have a nice life, Rogar.
Welcome back. If you remember, I said there was a mecha inside of this place. Just right down this hallway, you can find something from the Robotech universe. If you know Macross, this is a giant airplane that changes into a robot that you can see just laying there in the middle of this building. That's, once again, attached to the tallest tower in the world. It's just something you wouldn't expect to see. And in real science, they also have this, probe that shot a crater into a meteorite, the Hayabusa satellite, but that's not here or there. Anyway, that's mostly it. There is an aquarium, but I've got you here. Let me tell you that there's something about 15 minutes away, and that's Sensoji, which is one of the oldest temples in the entirety of Japan. It's a huge tourist attraction. I highly recommend going to see it. But while you're there, look to the right and you'll see a building called the Asahi Beer Hall, and on top of it there's a golden flame. I love to point this out because they call it the golden turd here. Well, that's all I got. Bye.